top of Kellen, but he is not the primary target and clear.
They can handle that because it will be worth it to have another threat. We saw already with Rich pulling this off with the Malphite ultimate to set it up.
Whether B&K can still do it, even with much more even footing in the draft. Let's get into it.
Press R to make sure he guarantees gets it, and then the Jax to follow up, and an Aurora to set up the slow so the Nautilus can get into position to press R, etc., etc. So I think T1 really have quite a strong Malphite draft.
Yeah, see? I told you he wanted to get the Rocket's pace.
Yeah.
He just gets flashed on because his flash was down.
That was not
Diablo's
a favorable
looking
trade.
for another one.
I'm going to get the favorable trade, so watching it. It was a really cool flash play from from Paze, but unfortunately it doesn't result in the kill. So that's a problem, because now he doesn't have it. Diablo's also at full health because all of Paze's Q was used on Kellen. Doesn't have Q anymore. Has to stack it back up. Doesn't have flash, and this over the wall from Kellen sets it up.
It's beautiful, and then Diablo, so B&K, they will get some advanced warning of the rock moving over. Kellen spots him, there is the flash, but they catch the dash. There's the hook from Carrier, and Diablo, he survives for a long time, but will be taken out.
Pretty difficult to dive here.
Overgrowth going to be taken down. Here's the gate to come on through as Vikla right underneath the turret will get knocked up as Paze is going to be the target, but he takes a long time to kill. Raptor just tanks it up, and he will be A-OK. Wildcard's not enough to take down Carrier, and the Rocket's moving in. Faker there as well. Walks over control vision as Diablo is still trying to get more kills. As Faker goes between worlds, but immediately he's CC'd. Carrier gets the Titan's Wrath as there's the ulti from Ona, but the flash out from Diablo's fantastic. Still, he's gonna go down, and down goes the troll as well. T1!
That's a little awkward cutaway. I heard a flash.
Yeah, was that a flash gold card? Yeah, we're gonna see that in live. Vikla just grabs the solo bolo.
Oh my god, Atlas, that was...
All right, so I guess it's not that even. Sorry, not that T1 favored. It's in fact a pretty even trade.
Because it was a fairly even trade at the start of this. And then Diablo, he just can't help himself. I mean, that's why he's so good, but also maybe just play slower. He wanted to avoid getting hit by the edge of this, but then he's like, oh, maybe I'm going to die no matter what. I want to go for Carrier. Still flashes the ultimate, by the way, because he's a psycho. Yeah, not 100% sure about that flash from Kellen to try to get in there and give him a heal, but ultimately,
I like the idea.
Yeah, the gusto was real. Flash gold card means he knows he has the extra damage. Qs, hits the auto. Paze cannot impact this at all.
Yep, Nara is just going to be thrown out for fun there from Clear, and I don't think Doran is going to be able to do much of anything at all. There's the culling.
Or sometimes just get hit by the ultimate and then shoot him and kill him as well.
Oh no. There's the house, Baker. And the Nara is going to hit this time around. I think Clear could have done that by himself, as now Paze as Raptor moves in. Carrier is there with Paze, but the hook is going to go wide. Fire kick comes on through as well, but it is Raptor taking a lot of damage. Now the subjugate comes on through, and they turn onto Vikla. He goes between worlds, getting comboed down and will be taken out. It takes a while, but he eventually does go down as now Doran gets into the mix. Raptor looking a little worse for wear, but stays alive for the moment, and now the pillar is in. There's the counter strike. They land on top of Kellen, but he is not the primary target, and Clear getting into that backline. Down goes Paze, and without the Inara, there is so much damage missing, and now it's Diablo's turn as he flashes out of the counter-strike, and Faker is going to get mopped up as well. It should be a triple as he dashes after Faker to pick it up, and I think B&K cannot be stopped.
I think they might have just punched their ticket, Atlas. On the brink, we are on the precipice of this team pulling it off, and this fight here for T1 initially looks like it's great because they're able to collapse on the Vikla when he comes in here and baits them. But look at Clear on the angle. His Narbot timing perfect, and he doesn't just blow it early. He waits for his opportunity as Diablo slowly closes the gap here. They have perfect positioning, so Diablo cannot be engaged on. So much was used on the Twisted Fate that Diablo has the extra agency. Doran ignored, and then the Gnar comes through. Clear gets into the backline here. Paze is deleted. He does not have his item spike yet. He cannot carry this fight alone. And Vikla, this time he dies, but it's worth.
And Raptor's passive got him so much help in that fight. He went down to so little, and then Carrier dies against the King's Tribute, and you get the big...
We had an insane performance there. T1 just cannot even get in their jungle now.
All right, the Destiny comes on through, the gate comes out. That's the unstoppable force used defensively. As Faker gets a house thrown at him. I think it's a drill here, space drill. As now Diablo looking for an angle as Carrier taking so much damage. The exhaust onto Doran. He's got 3 done, so they're looking for this. There is the engage from Ono, though. They're looking to try and get on top of Diablo, but with Kellen, he survives for such a long time, but finally, he's taken down the flash from Raptor, though. No 80 carries left on the Rift, but Vinkler is in melee range with Owner and Doran, and it's now Doran's turn to go insane, as the healing is just going to be a little bit nuts. Diablo is obviously very far up, so Owner finds a great angle here.
He does have a Spirit Visage as well. This is a really nice angle from Owner, but the follow-up from Hayes unfortunately puts him in harm's way. And Raptor has Flash, so he can follow on him. If Raptor doesn't have Flash there, and Hayes actually gets away, he kills Raptor, and they probably end up getting way more than that. Clear was not even here, by the way, for the initial part of this fight.
Yep, and now Carrier is dealing with a culling, and that is a back massage that he does not like to see. Another unstoppable force comes down, but where's the follow-up? Faker does find it here, and Diablo is going to get taken out. Doran now going to dive in on top of Raptor, who's looking so difficult to kill, especially with Kellen alongside the flash from Clear, but he doesn't find the Gnar angle, and now a gold card comes in. They're looking to try and stop Doran, and there is the Gnar finally, but it's just not going to do enough, as Kellen cannot keep all of his carries alive, especially with Diablo on the floor. Still, Clear is there, he hits mini Gnar, he's like, I'm the 80 carry now!
But I gotta say, 2 times in a row is too many, because now we're looking at a world where if this happens a third time and T1 actually get a more direct punish, there's a way back into this game. And I think for BNK, you're still in a very favorable spot, but remember, we said this solution is the damage. He is the one.
Yeah.
And so you cannot be losing him initially, and the fact that Owner's found 2 of these angles in a row means it could be a third. Now BNK going to start the Baron and look for a potential turn as T1 rush over. Heavy lifting here from Clear is Starrick's procs here in the end of this fight. So you can see T1 watch on. No flash for Owner, he has his
All right, Clear's going in, there's the gate, it's now Pays. Oh, he's too far forward. Clear looking for the angle, look at that Nava. Still, he has to get ulted by Owner to make sure that they have the peel. And Owner might be a hero, he has saved his 80 carry, but he has to sacrifice himself. That means the jungler
just holds Baron and tries to fight on the Baron pit itself. Modern BNK says, no, we're going to actually play around the pit. We're going to put our Gnar, still build his Gnar bar on the outside of the pit, drop Baron, and look for the fight away from the Baron. Don't give T1 the opportunity. The evolution of this squad moving into this year is definitely felt. An Owner's sacrifice here.
This is crazy though, as Carrier, he goes in, he gets Pillared. There's another Destiny to come forward as Carrier looking very worse for wear. Vinkler decides not to gate just yet, finally pulls the trigger as the gold card connects onto Faker. Now Clear finds him with the Gnar. He tries to go between worlds, but unfortunately, he goes to the world that nobody wants to go to with a gray screen. As Owner, he's going to get turned on as well and eaten by Raptor. Is this just the end of the game? Is this just the end of the series? Has BNK done it? It was only 3 best of 5s between these organizations, and BNK are going to even that scoreline as there's the flash onto the fountain, obviously, there from Diablo and BNK Fear X. They will be going to Hong Kong, and they are going up against stars that you left on the table. You went for the shiny, cool things that do a lot of winning, but I can win with
Talk about revenge. T1 now will likely have to face this team to